short video for Veronica. I want you to write this down and you understand why you're wrong about everything else from there in terms of what you disagree with me about. I am the scale, among other things, that the foolish builders rejected. Again, I am the morally precise scale that the foolish builders rejected. When shit hit the fan, they basically hung on to the earth, right? They hung on to Satan's allowed social orders of this world. And they said, quote unquote, well, they said that they are somebody's bitch. They said they don't have to obey God or man up or be morally precise because they're the world's bitch. They put on an American thong, okay? Donald Trump roller skates, okay? A Democratic neon hat with a propeller on top, and said that the world is their man. If those betas who use their money and deception to be in charge can't do it, no one can. So let's talk about scales. There was once a wise man, and he said to a troll, he said, when we're talking about the son of the true martial art line of all humanity, which all people know is African. I mean, even little kids know it because of the movie The Black Panther. And we all draw the appropriate parallels and see through the propaganda. We see through the propaganda and say, what is the real life version of the Black Panther? It's Christ, it's me. The son of an African brain surgeon who came here as a refugee, worked his way up to be a brain surgeon. I've never even heard of any white person that has done something more impressive than that, ever. Not Einstein, not Tesla, nobody. Your IQ testing hardly means anything. Okay? It's like saying you built the coolest sandcastle. How are you going to compare that to moral works? How are you going to compare contributing science to the rape by deception corporate state to moral achievements in the face of adversity? To bringing in the top martial artist ever, where everyone else has to play stupid about the principles of martial arts because they're too much of a bitch to man up. How can anyone miss that for a moment? So when you see a CEO, even Kamala Harris, you see any female CEO you can imagine. CEO looks like America's next top model or something. Now beyond that, just gorgeous, beyond like the lingerie models of old, very fine, very attractive, very healthy. How could she think for even a moment that she's good enough for me? Unless I command her to rally and obey, how could she think for a moment that she's good enough for me? Is Cruella de Vil good enough for Gandhi if he was everything that they made him out to be in popular culture? No. Is the common dime a dozen attractive CEO good enough for the top martial arts ever, when most people perceive them, and it's probably true, to have sucked dick until they made it to the top? Could that possibly be the case? No way. Not even close. No. You see, I am the morally precise scale that the foolish builders rejected. That the trolls who obey those sniveling cowards who are far beneath me, who could not even dream of making a deeds-related argument, a fruit-related argument in terms of works. In terms of plugging a kid in the ass, they have me beat because I don't sink to that despicable level to be important in the social construct of the world. That is despicable. That is cowardly. That is Western filth I wouldn't dream of being a part of. And I don't obey that kind of filth. So let's talk about where attractive women went wrong now that I've overkilled my point, but you're probably going to avoid this video or play stupid. Number one, it is hard for the righteous, less than rich man to get an attractive woman, which is a fucking abomination. I can almost leave it there. Should I even have to say anything else? It's to talk about collective guilt, collective failure, collective stupidity, and the dumb fucking assholes that raised them. Talking about they're the man of the house raising a corporate slut. How's that a man? Point number two, cultural and social barriers. She's good, too good for you, bro. Stupid as hell. Stay away from the white girls, dumber than shit. Ew, a black guy, stupid bitch, she should be slapped with a brick. That kind of fucking stupidity is what I'm faced with every day in this country. Talk about make America great again. Your harlot, the Statue of Liberty, that man-faced slut, that Native American raping harlot, that married the rapists of the Native Americans in an organized fashion, type of trash. Fucking retarded. Your social and cultural barriers derived from a bunch of Boy Scout, choir boy raping filth is beyond despicable. People are burning in hell for far less than that right now. And yes, your Bible is wrong. I'm right. Are the people who wrote it the top martial artists ever? Then why the fuck should we believe them? Because of how many people they raped as they colonized the world? Believe it or not, that works against them. I gotta go out and explain this motherfucking shit. It's stupid to have to explain. Let's talk about catfishing. What happens when you throw the righteous guy under the bus? You might be a criminal, get raped in the ass. Might be catfished by a tranny, end up sleeping with a fucking homosexual. Is that right for attractive women to set up guys like me? The only people that ever did the right thing in history? There's not many of them throughout history. Not after a certain point, at least. I'm the last one ever. To set them up to get raped by homosexuals? To get catfished by homosexuals? Catfished by unattractive, mentally ill, overweight females? You call that justice? You call that romantic justice? You call that the foundation to lay for your family? I am the stone the foolish builder rejected because he's a dumb son of a bitch from a long line of dumb sons of bitches. If you do not know that I am right with all of your heart, I suggest you run, not walk, to obey God through me. Furthermore, you are all guilty. Everyone's seeing this video, but me as I make it, of not fulfilling, not keeping the greatest commandment, which is to love God with all your being. And when God sends you as a son, and he sends you his son, so you obey him through his son, are you supposed to play stupid? To delight in evil in a short life that's a bitch? Life is short, and the best years of life are something like 18 to 28. 10 years before females start lying about their age. 10 years of being an adult before females start lying about their age. 10 years before your pussy looks like a crater. The general rule of thumb. So you're betraying God for 10 good years and a bunch of hag fucking years and snot-nosed brat years. Fucking retarded. You see why they should submit to me immediately? Because they couldn't even put that together. I didn't need to think of that when I was young, when I knew it was stupid to betray God. I didn't need to think of that when I was young, when I knew it was stupid to put social norms and white supremacy and liberal garbage before God. So you adult females aren't as intelligent as I was when I was 4 and 5 years old. Do you think you need to submit to the one guy manning up? Of course. I have to explain this. Now submit. So I'm actually humbling myself to God and accepting adversity when making these videos. It doesn't look like anyone's going to submit, but I'm saying it anyway, knowing that they're going to probably turn it up on me because I said it. Okay? They're trying to make me look gay and so on and so forth. So people might misconstrue this and say, hey, he's arrogant or something. That's stupid. It's not exactly the master analyst that misses that I'm being fumed, poisoned, and provoked, and trolled. And they're making it so I have to wear kind of old, dirty clothes. So they're trying to make me feel dirty and stuff. What a lot of people don't know is they're actually doing something to the soap to where they make it a pain in the ass for me to get soap. A lot of times I get soap, there's chemical burns and so on. So I got to scramble to get soap. So they're trying to make me feel dirty. I'm actually clean because I go the distance to be clean, but they're trying to make me feel dirty and provoked, and they're fuming me and they're poisoning me. So I'm so right about this. Now you see how just off my memory I've analyzed this. I haven't watched the video again, but I can remember it pretty well. So I'm practicing introspection and retrospection and looking inside. Okay, the wise archer looks and sees, has I missed the mark? No. If you're accepting the mark of the beast, the mark of the world, the Babylon beast system, their idols are called beasts. The brute beast, the beta beast, beast is beta scrambled. Then you say, hey, why aren't you getting them to follow you? But if you accept the mark of God, John the Baptist being killed, why didn't he take over instead of being killed? Jesus being killed, Stephen the martyr, Isaiah being killed in popular culture, Peter, and so on and so forth. Okay? Then you know that I've triumphed. No one has ever bared the fruit that I have for God. I'm the top martial artist ever. The most righteous man ever. Okay? The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life. The fruit of my righteousness is being the top martial artist ever. Exodus 15:3. The Lord is the warrior, the Lord is his name. You know them by their fruit. Am I supposed to tell them to submit and put the lamp on its stand? Yes.